largest gathering of Jeffrey Epstein survivors in history just stormed Capitol Hill, demanding justice. And when Marjorie Taylor Greene showed up to co-opt their cause, the crowd turned on her instantly. This explosive confrontation exposes the growing pressure on Congress to release the Epstein files that could shake Washington to its core. Representatives Thomas Massie and Khanna organized this unprecedented demonstration as Epstein survivors unite to pressure Congress for transparency. The House Oversight Committee has subpoenaed Epstein files from the Justice Department, but the Trump administration's response has been deliberately insufficient.
Most powerful country in the world. There are corrupt foreign organizations that have the release, that have a stranglehold on our government and our...
The first wave of files delivered to Congress contained virtually nothing new, mostly documents already released publicly earlier this year when the White House gave initial files to MAGA social media figures. This transparent dodge by Trump's team has only intensified survivor demands for real accountability. Anoushka DiGiorgio, an actress and model who first met Jeffrey Epstein as a teenager and endured multiple assaults throughout the 1990s, delivered a powerful message to lawmakers and the president.
Make no mistake, my polished exterior is a shield hiding a wound that still bleeds. But through this wound, I have found purpose. To be part of lasting change in how we confront exploitation and abuse. And to be clear, the only motive for opposing this bill would be to conceal wrongdoing. You have a choice. Stand with the truth, or with the lies that have protected predators for decades. I am no longer weak. I am no longer powerless. And I'm no longer alone. And with your vote, neither will the next generation be. President Trump, you have so much influence and power in this situation. Please use that influence and power to help us, because we need it now and this country needs it now. Thank you.
DiGiorgio's courage in confronting her trauma publicly represents a seismic shift. Victims are no longer hiding while their abusers operate in shadows. This movement transcends political lines, demanding truth over partisan protection of powerful predators. But when Marjorie Taylor Greene appeared at the rally, attempting to align herself with survivors while supporting Trump, a convicted sexual predator who clearly fears what these files contain, the crowd's reaction was swift and brutal.
This will not save you, Marjorie.
I would say the biggest mistake people make about Marjorie is that's for sure. And she suckers them into it every time.
Never what I wanted. Well, you guys did a great job.
Greene's attempt to co-opt the survivors' cause while supporting Trump exposes the fundamental contradiction in her position. She advocates for Epstein file releases through conspiracy theories about celebrity Satanists, yet defends the very president who's desperately trying to keep those files buried. This Capitol Hill demonstration marks a turning point in the Epstein scandal. Survivors are no longer isolated victims. They're an organized political force demanding accountability from the most powerful people in America. The economic implications extend beyond individual justice. When corruption networks involving powerful figures operate without consequences, they distort markets, undermine legitimate business, and create systems where influence matters more than merit. DiGiorgio's direct appeal to Trump, "Use that influence and power to help us," puts him in an impossible position. Supporting survivors means releasing files that likely implicate him and his associates. Opposing them means publicly siding against sexual abuse victims. Greene's reception at the rally shows that political opportunism won't work when dealing with genuine trauma and demands for justice. Survivors see through conspiracy theories designed to deflect from real accountability. The Trump administration's document dodge, delivering only previously public materials, proves they're terrified of what complete disclosure would reveal. When transparency becomes your enemy, you're probably hiding something devastating. This movement has momentum that transcends typical political cycles. Survivors have found their voices, organized their demands, and won't be silenced by political calculations or media spin. The tide is indeed turning against those who've used power to exploit the vulnerable. When victims become advocates demanding systemic change, the powerful can no longer rely on silence and intimidation. Congress now faces a clear choice: stand with survivors demanding truth, or protect the powerful networks that enabled decades of abuse. There's no middle ground when confronting organized exploitation. Will Congress release the complete Epstein files, or will they continue protecting powerful predators? Do you think Trump's desperate resistance proves his involvement? Share your thoughts below. Subscribe for more coverage of this developing story, and hit that notification bell, because this fight for justice is far from over, and every American deserves to know the truth about who enabled Jeffrey Epstein's crimes.